What's up, pumpkin people? This week I'm going to give you a full update on the pumpkins and the plant health. I think we've made a decision on which pumpkin we're going to be saving for the season. Check out my last video from last week. We had two different potentials, one at 10 or 11 feet out and another one was about 25 feet out. I got a lot of feedback on which one I should keep, but I'm going to show you which one we're going to end up going with and reasons why I decided to do that, and different things you should be doing to your giant pumpkin as it grows, stem stress, vine positioning, and putting some sand on your giant pumpkin. I'll show you, kind of what that looks like and why we do those things, but let's just get right into it. Stick around, like and subscribe to our page. Here we go. We're at Home Depot here, get some placement for giant pumpkin. Need about one bag of this to start, and then once you get a couple thousand pounds, you might need a few more bags. All right, starting this week at the front of the plant, the stump is way back there, and the main vine is way out here next to our baby Christmas tree that we planted about 3 or 4 years ago. Plant health is pretty good, but as you can see here, the secondaries are kind of stunted. I think it's because the pumpkin is just drawing so much energy and energy now that it has no more juice to push out any more vines. I've been really pushing. Was it 15 530 from Wow? It's K-Mag, so really pushing the potassium on this plant. But this is the main vine tip, probably out at, I don't know, 40 feet now, I would say. Let's just take a walk around. Here's the second fruit that I showed you guys last week. It's I don't know, it's 15 or so inches in circumference, day 10. I don't think we're gonna keep this. It's just something about that first fruit. You can see it back there poking up through the canopy right there. It's something, I don't think it aborted. I don't know, I feel like it's that first pumpkin's taking the nutrients and just wants to grow, so I'm not gonna hinder it from growing. So I think our chosen fruit's back there. I'll show you what that looks like. Quick look at the leaves. That's my hand for a comparison. So my hand's about, I don't know, 7-8 inches. So that's 7, 14, 20, 21 inches right there. So looks pretty good. Don't be alarmed about these white spots here. It's Daconil. That's not powdery mildew. I'm trying to prevent that. That's Daconil I sprayed last night. So you'll see that on all the leaves, but nothing to be concerned about there. Let's hop over this fence. Looking pretty good, the plant. I'm still trying to push that growth as much as I can on this fruit and the plant. And without further ado, here's our giant pumpkin so far. I'll get a better angle of it. So you'll notice in the last video, I spun the plant. Well, I spun the fruit this way to get it more perpendicular to the vine. I cut some tap roots down there. I'm gonna add some more sand around the fruit. I gotta raise up this vine, use some pool noodles. That pumpkin weighs about 140 pounds estimated. It's growing about 13 pounds a day. Let's take a look at our stump. I cleared away all those weeds. Looking good. Just walk around here real fast. Ooh, look, secondary coming around. Probably a 30-foot long secondary spinning around. Here's another look at that stump right here. Looking good. And the dreaded vine split down there I uncovered my vines right down there. I'm not too concerned. As long as I keep it dry. With the stump cover, I put some sulfur on it. It's brown because it was covered. It's not because it's soft, but it's pretty solid. Not ideal, but I'm not too concerned. Plant still looks happy and healthy back here. Here's a looking stump out to the main tip where we just were. There's our fruit. We're gonna come around here, step over the side vine. So I got some play sand here. So we'll put this play sand underneath our fruit, and I'll show you what that looks like at the end here. Maybe I'll set up the camera as I work and put that around. But that helps with the drainage, it keeps the slugs away. I cover this with a towel, so I keep the skin on the fruit as pliable as possible. There's our fruit right there. It's looking pretty good. It's hard to get the scale, but it's about 75 inches in circumference last time I checked. It's kind of, I'm thinking I'm gonna name this fruit. I have an idea in mind, so let me know what we should name this fruit. So that'll be the next thing we gotta do is name this fruit. I have one name in mind, but let's just see what everyone else comes up with for names. So put your suggestions down in the comments. It's doing pretty well though. Can't complain with the gains. It wants to grow. So it's probably put on 100 pounds this week. And yeah, 75 inches in circumference this morning. I'm hoping to hit 100 inches in circumference by end of July is the goal. And hopefully we can get this baby up over 600-700 pounds. Get a new personal best is the real goal. Getting a new personal best is always the goal. So let's see how far we can take it. I'm a little concerned about the vine positioning, but I think I just gotta twist this fruit a little bit more and it should be fine. So I went ahead and added some sand around the fruit here so we're up off the ground, repel some slugs, so then good drainage so it doesn't rot from underneath. Look at this blossom end. The blossom is pointing inward. So the left side of this fruit looks like it's growing faster than the right side. I think that's kind of interesting. But that's this week's update so far. So like and subscribe to our page, and I'll keep you guys updated throughout the week on my short videos. So if you subscribe to my page, you'll get notified when I post. And then I'll do one once a week, a long video like this. So until then, grow 'em big.